And just name the live stream struggles, because I know I'm gonna struggle during this live stream. I don't know how you're supposed to get across there if you're supposed to. I don't really feel like you're supposed to. Also, this guy has left me with a lot of struggles lately. That went better than expected. Hidden path ahead? There is no hidden path here. I think that's the Wing of the Dragon, so this path is a dead end. Even after all that. That's disappointing. Last time I went over there, there's 2 enemies that charge up their sword that fucking weight light explosive bullshit, and I'm not doing it. Just going with nope. I will have her check out what's down here. Be wary of right. So right. Oh. No, I fucking hated those enough the first time. Let's go up. Another one? What's with all the fucking dragons? Oh, they're the same dragons. Why? I know where to go now, though. I guess. What the fuck? Where did you come from? Really? It's so weird, the whole snake hand thing. You were not here last time. I don't know where you came from, but don't. There's a chest right there. Definitely sees me. How come if I have the potion at my lips, it doesn't give me the health back? Game mechanics just need to work. There was at least a good 4 seconds before you reached me, between the time that I hit the button and you reached me. Are you fucking kidding me? Are you fucking kidding me? I was walking the entire way. And trying to defeat me all in a couple swings. Great. What happened to my shield there? Or any of my stamina bar? Would have been great. Excuse me. Yeah, this fight, it doesn't let me use my fucking shield, and right there, it had me against the wall, it pinned me up against the corner. And the one time that I did the roll, even while I was rolling, it didn't take the roll, which meant that I got full damage for every single hit. Bullshit. Fucking kidding me. An enemy that can't see me can strike through the floor to get me. Great. Yeah, the snake down there that can't even attack me is striking me through the floor. So I may die here because it's striking me through the floor. Or don't. That was pretty bullshit. Oh, and there's something throwing things at me here. Right away. Excuse me. Oh. What the fuck is this? Tantanite Chunk and Ember. Did that destroy one of the dragons? It did. I wonder if it's permanent. I wonder if it's permanent. If it's permanent, excellent. If it's not permanent, it's a waste of time. Oh. And I still don't know how to open that main gate. Oh. Its head's just leaning way down there? Was it only one dragon keeping both alive? Or some stupid shit like that? I'm gonna go directly beside your head and you're not gonna breathe. You look pretty dead. Well, okay then. You're making good progress. This area is tough. I came through a lot of tough things in this game. And there's some things in this, even this area, that I'm just not touching. You're throwing fire bombs at me. You know how I feel about fire bombs. Another one? Roll. Please roll. The fire bombs are gonna make this a bitch, I can tell already. Fuck. F. Okay. So I'm either gonna make this or I'm gonna die. Actually, no, wait. I can use an ember like a healing potion. What's over here? Oh. Oh. I could have crawled up here quickly. Oh well now. Yeah, that chest is probably a mimic. Fuck you and your screaming bullshit. I learned about that at the beginning. Does the chest look like it's breathing? No. If I strike it, it takes damage. Oh, it's one of these? I haven't faced one that's like this in a little while. Okay, so how many do I have of those? Because I have 10. So I can level up my weapon again. Now I have 11. These are the ones that I hate. I hate them. Ow. I got Estus flashback for doing well enough in the game that it thought that I deserved them. The other games don't do that, but this one, if you're doing well, it just gives you them back if you're out. Or if you're just good enough. Pull the lever. So that's an entirely new area that I just unlocked. Sometimes some of the dead bodies move and twitch, and it's really unnerving, especially if you've already killed them and you're like, is it dead? No secrets for me? None. That's disappointing. Nice try. I wonder how many souls I need to level up. I kinda don't want to go back, because if I go back and this dragon has respawned, I'm gonna be disappointed. However, I won't really need to defeat it at this point. I can just roll over to this area and continue on. It's probably smarter to go back for now. I don't have... yes I do, I saw it. It's right here. Yeah, let's go back to the shrine. Random events happen there anyway, so I do need to be checking back sometimes. If I would have known more about this game when I first began, things probably would have gone over a lot smoother. But I'm glad that I'm doing a blind playthrough unless I get really stuck to the point where I'm not making progress. I can see Lionheart still there. Yesterday I beat multiple bosses. I beat the dancer. I beat the old king that was looking for an ocelot. I came across a grave champion boss that was both in the main game and there's one that's in the DLC area. The grave boss that's in the main game area is a reflection of the beginning of the game, which is pretty interesting, I guess. I'm level 65 now, so I mean, I haven't been fucking around with the level thing. The game pretty much implies, most of these games pretty much imply by the time you get to level 70, you're supposed to be able to do pretty much anything. 70 plus is top of the line. I can see that somebody else is watching, but they're not commenting. You still have to find Pontiff, though. As long as I'm making progress in the game, I'm not worried about finding anything right at this point. If I'm defeating bosses and continuing on to new bonfires, I mean, who cares? Also, the dragon I defeated did stay dead. How come defeating one dragon kills them both, though? Because I'm very sure that this dragon was breathing fire too. Maybe it's because I killed the virus thing, whatever that black snake-ish thing is. I still don't really have that figured out either. Mages are not my friend. I fucking hate sorcery. Excuse me. I'm just gonna... The blackish snake thing is called the Man of Pus. It sounds... Man of Pus. It reminds me of things like, Manifesto. Maybe. I don't know. Sunlight Metal. Oh, so his quest would have continued even this far, just like Solaris did. That's interesting. That says Agony. That's certainly a boss. I can see whatever that is. So I assume at that point I'm defeating the... what I'm gonna call the virus when I go through that gate, and I don't think I'm ready to do that quite yet. Treasure ahead. So, it's another one of those things. And I should probably defeat it. Even though the dragon's dead. Can I do a plunging attack on this? No, too far away. Ooh, and the damage hurt quite a bit. I am still gonna defeat it. It has pieces of the dragon in it. Oh, it can strike me through the wall and infect me with curse? That's fun. If I can get close to it, I have tons of potions. It's not an issue of that I don't have healing items this time. It's gonna infect me with curse if I don't run. I'll come back to it in a second. After this curse bar goes down some. I don't know what curse does in this game. I really don't understand that. Curse in the first game turns you to stone and you were instantly dead. It was half your health bar. Until you found something to fix it. And I was cursed in this game, but nothing was ever done to fix it. Also, maybe relevant that I got rid of my dark sign. I figured out how to do that and I was like, no, I don't want it. Not sure if that changes major things, but they were done. What I assume the thing that changes there is, it implies in the first game that you can choose not to light the last bonfire and usher a world of darkness in. Although I never figured out exactly how to do that. But I assume it's something along those lines. Tantanite chunk and embers, and a large shard, and the soul of a crestfallen knight. So there, I defeated 2 dragons during this stream. Woohoo. I mean, that pretty much sums up how I feel about it. It wasn't a great feeling, but it's done now. Beveil Divine Tome of Lorik. So that's probably something I can give to the failed Firekeeper. So now I need to fall. Now we're gonna head back to the bonfire and then we'll come back up here. It'll only take a second now, because I can just cross the bridge and come up. Both dragons are dead. There's no longer anything to stand in my way. I feel like that's great progress. I mean, I didn't feel like I was progressing well yesterday. I spent probably an hour and a half trying to defeat the sand boss in the DLC, and I got nowhere. That's the truth. I figured out how to go to the area that I need to, but I can't defeat the boss that's down there, because the boss has... Well, there's a bunch of wolves that are around the original human boss, and then there's a giant wolf that she summons when she gets down to half health. She or he, I don't know, I just kind of assume. Ember. I don't like you. What happened to my backstab there? I'm hitting the roll button. Please roll. We did not watch you kill the dancer because either your YouTube internet geeked out, or either YouTube or your internet geeked out. Well, that's disappointing. It was an extremely difficult fight, but pretty much what ended up happening there is if you can dodge that original big spin attack, the rest of the fight from there is easier. Stop it with that fucking bullshit. That was 500 damage, and I wasn't expecting to really do any. What the fuck? This is about how it went when I was trying to defeat the Longorar, or whatever, in the end of the game stuff. I'm trying to dodge these major attacks, but no matter basically what I try, it overpowers me. And this does feel like it's overpowering me. I don't have enough stamina to complete it. No matter if I block or not, I still take damage. It's the same as the boss fight with Lord Gwyn at the end of Dark Souls 1. If you don't have the Black Knight shield, things are impossible feeling. That was 852 damage. Okay. Oh, I just about went down that elevator. And all it gave me was a large Tantanite shard. I used at least 4 different Estus Flasks. Oh, hi, Sorcerer. Guess what? Die. I suppose now that I killed that, I should look around up here, right? There's another room across. Can I get over there? Not from the main area. The big thing about the Dancer boss is when I defeated it and I placed the basin to get up to the area that I am now, what happened is there's a knight statue that's there, and a sword moves close to its neck, the neck of the statue. These ones are all missing their head, but it causes its neck to bleed, and it's red, like really, really deep red, and then they mix in a bunch of black with a little bit of the gleamy white light. But I feel like they mixed in a little too much black, and it didn't quite look like blood at that point because of the amount of blackness. No happiness ahead. There was supposed to be happiness. I guess I can summon someone, so I might as well do that. Oh, so there's two separate bosses right in this area? What? I'm not ready to drop down there. That's not happening right now. Hi, I was just taking a look. There's an item over here, though. Is this a mimic? It's not. Are you ready? Let's go in here and find out what's in here. I'm sure it's gonna be lots of fun. Treasure, try below. Why can't I go this way? Hello, game. I'm trying to go this way. Is there a reason I can't go this way? Usually these fog walls are giant loading screens, or the entrance to a boss. And I can see that you must be invaded. Oh, that's fun. I have come across a couple areas in this game where you can only do stuff in one-player mode. It hasn't happened often, but try jumping. I'm not super convinced this won't kill me, but I'm gonna try anyway. Okay, it didn't kill me. It was worrisome, but Phantom of Egon has died. What? Did he die from the fall? If he's that weak, I didn't want him anyway. Oh, that was mean. Sorry, I'm insensitive. Oh, so those are those two knights that I was having a lot of difficulty with before. Kathiana's Chime. I don't remember Kathiana. There it is. He was in NPC summons anyway. Oh, so he was a weak bastard. Sacred Chime by the Blessed by Kathiana, Goddess of Tears. Rare, even amongst Karim clerics. Affected by intelligence, a rare thing for miracle catalysts, which is also agreeable with miracles that lean towards the dark. Its existence is concealed in the name of Archbishop as its Anthema. I probably just mispronounced 10,000 things. I apologize. So, there's no doubt that these things are gonna kill me if I don't run. Like, there's nothing over here. I've already been through. I just need to get the hell out of Dodge. Oh, but I can't get back up until I go up and around, right? So we'll run all the way over to the far side, go up and around, and then we'll head back to the bonfire to get more Estus class and continue on. And then maybe I'll end communications with the host of Embers girl, so that I can also go through that gate up there if needed. I wonder if I can use the NPC summons on the opposite boss. That'd be interesting. Oh, but I killed the NPC summon, so I probably can't summon it again now, right? Ow. Move. I need to go down here. Well, there's a golden summon things. might help. Ow. What the fuck? I don't know what the golden people are, really, but they're usually especially good players of the game. Stronger than you. Unable to summon Phantom. Why? I'm gonna go back and grab another level then. I can't interact with the bonfire because... What is happening? Because there's no enemy right next to this bonfire, but I can't interact with it at all. This is supposed to end communications. There is no Phantom to send home. I have all my Estus Foss again, so something happened, but... Weird. I'm experiencing some kind of glitch somewhere. Yeah, the Knight's back in the top, the one that was really hard to defeat, I can see him. So I don't know what the game's problem is. So this is gonna be probably a foolish decision, but I'm just gonna run up here and check this out. I can tell that it's gonna be a boss, there's no way that's not. This might help. Why am I unable to summon them? I'm very confused. I'm embered, my health bar is extended. I'm unable to summon any phantoms, I couldn't interact with the bonfire. I couldn't go to certain areas, even though there's not an invader here, because I tried to end communications. Can I go in here? I can. I can traverse the fog here. Let's do that. Let's just check this out. I'm sure it's a boss. Dragon Slayer armor. Hi. Remind me a little bit of an infuriating boss that I faced in Dark Souls. I want to say Dark Souls 2 was Smough and Ornstein. It kind of reminds me of what happens if you defeat Ornstein first, and you get Smough to grow and be an electric bastard. Are things gonna be fixed now? Because I really didn't want to enter that boss fight right now. I wanted to go and check out what the other area was. Hopefully things are fixed. Yeah, there isn't a fog gate there now. I don't know what was going on, but it's weird. Treasure below. The contraption does not move. Why? Be wary of finger. You know, I know where the finger is, but there are lots and lots of different spaces in the game where they tell you to use it, and I've only ever come across one. And I'm not prepared to use it because I don't know where to use it at. So I'm not going to even buy it. I still do have to go down here, I guess. So I'll check out what's down here real quick. In the past 3 that I've gone in, there's been a side path somewhere in between the top and bottom level. This one doesn't look like there's going to be though, but it might be behind me. Oh, I've already been here. I've already been here. So are I really just doing the boss fight now then? So I guess I'll try the Ember again. Hopefully I can actually summon things this time, if they're there. I don't know what was happening last time. I just saw summons here and it disappeared. And now I'm disappointing. Disappointing? Disappointed. I'm both those things because I don't think that I can beat this boss by myself. I probably can. It'll just take me a lot of tries, which I'm not prepared to really do. I was hoping to just have easy help for the boss and to move on. It really does remind me of the whole Smaug and Ornstein dynamic, though, with the lightning damage that he does. But this boss has the same problem as the boss that I was stuck on in the DLC. When he does that weird attack where he thrusts his shield forward and the, weight comes off the shield, it drains my entire stamina bar, and I can't move, and that leads them to be able to backstab me with an instant strike. It says summoning. If this NPC summons, or if this person summons, I digress about all my complaints for now. Don't care if they're good at defeating this boss or not. If they summon, I digress. Okay. Yay, I have help. I kind of want to look up at this thing, but I don't want the boss to destroy me in the meantime. Look this way. I missed with all 3 of those strikes. That's fun. Ow, that really hurt. Just about fell off that edge. I would have been devastated. Especially since this person seems to know what they're doing. Oh. So now... Ow. That really hurt. What the fuck are those? Whoa, bad. Forward. Stamina charge. Okay. I helped with that quite a bit. I don't feel quite as bad for using help for that one. Dragon Slayer armor. Woo. I don't feel bad for helping having help and helping with that boss, because I feel like I did about at least 25% damage, but I'd definitely say more than that. Not sure if you guys feel the same about the amount of damage that I did, but I was trying to help. It's not like I just stood back and didn't take any damage or attack it at all.
Welcome. Very then take.
I'm trying to get endurance up to at least level 20.
Ashen One.
No judgment from me. There is summoning in the game for a reason. What level am I now, by the way? 68. So I have about 2 levels before I should be able to defeat pretty much anything. I'm gonna buy this too. I want this.
Ashen One.
Just what?
So reinforce, and then I need more souls, which I have in my inventory. I was just hesitant to use them right away. Because the souls in my inventory are the ones that I can permanently keep beyond death. Oh, that was a little more than I intended.
Just what?
Okay, so I have 13. So 1 and Tantanite Slab. I don't think I've come across any of those yet. Is the thief back? The thief is not back. I'm kind of concerned about the thief, if I had to be honest. Because now it's been at least 2 bosses that I've defeated that are major, and I haven't seen the thief back yet. I think he said his name was Garrett, but I could be wrong about that. How much until the next level up? Okay, 25. I may be able to get there. Give me just a second. I need to use this. It's gonna be close. I'm not gonna use the boss soul before I take a look at what I can get for it, but I'm 1,000 away from being at 25, so I'm just gonna sell some of the things I'm not using anyway. Which has gotten... I actually found that weapon that I needed for the, for Yorm, you can't sell it. So I did have it, I just didn't realize that I had it. So, there's that too. I have 27 of the large Tantanite shards, I have 19 of the chunks, 7 of the twinkling Tantanites, and I still have 5 of the scales. These, the rest that are here, I don't plan on using them, they're useless to me. Not the Hollow Greatsword, I might still use that sometime. Halberds, and useless... I'm gonna keep the Black Knight Glaive. Yeah. Sell the Onyx weapon. I still do think that they should have a stronger indication that you need that weapon, though, for that boss fight, because I didn't find an indication anywhere. And I'm not reading a walkthrough or anything for the game, but... I mean, I've played 2 different Dark Souls games, I'm getting the references, and I'm still kind of lost for why I needed that certain weapon there, or how to charge it to begin with. I'm never gonna use this. I'm never gonna use this. I have no reason to use any of these. The stamina things I haven't been using, but I'll keep them for now. The rusted coin. I don't even know what luck does in this game, so I'm certainly not using it. The Stormlord gimmick should have never been included in the game. IMO. I don't know what IMO is, but I do agree with the fact that it shouldn't be included in the game. It should just be another normal boss. They can make it as hard as they wanted to make it. Especially with the fact that you can get summoned up to 4 different NPCs in this game at a time. Or at least that's what it claims when you read the description of this game. That you can have up to 4 other players besides you defeating the same boss at the same time. Anyway, I can get either his weapon or his shield. And its strength parameters are 38 and 40, so it's another one of those things where, no, I'm not going to do that. I have the weapon that I want, and the shield is just kind of a secondary thing. So, instead of giving him the soul, I'm going to use it for myself.
Welcome us. Very then take.
I never feel like I have enough endurance, by the way.
Farewell, I shall be.
But that's probably just me. And the items that are here are becoming more and more useless as time goes on. There are some cool things here. I defeated a giant mage in one of the episodes that could multiply and make multiple versions of itself, and so I can get the big sage's hat. That's cool. This is armor from the DLC with giant knights that are very, very difficult to defeat, so I'm running past them. I don't know more or why I can buy his armor. He was probably just another boss that I defeated. I can get the Dancer's armor set. I don't know who Exanxuous is. He had excrement-covered ashes. So, shit-covered ashes.
Ashen 1.
Oh, right. I can bring that, tome to somebody. Do you want the tome? Give tome. Nope. You can't have that tome, and I never found the person who could have it, so... No, I want to give you this tome of Braille.
You've brought me a Braille Divine Tome. And now I can tell new tales of miracles. Tales of the greater miracles can be quite the epics. What fun we will have.
You didn't tell me the story. Well, I think this is what it did, was deep protection, some extra attack absorption, resistance to stamina recovery. If I was prepared to be at the end of the game, where there was nothing left, the Pyromancer and that Miracle Sorcerer, the Miracles Lady, are useless. My Sorcerer was actually murdered. That's down over in this corner. I don't know what has happened, but only this NPC has died during my playthrough. And they are dead. I can't talk to them, I can't interact, there's no weapon for them. They're just dead. And I thought that patches would come through and kill everybody like Wardrick did in the first game. Warwick, whatever his name was, but that didn't happen either. I need to buy something. Let's buy... The finger is only 2,000, but I don't know what to use it on. Let's buy a halberd. I know I sold some, but let's buy a halberd and just see what we can do with that real quick. With what we currently have. Oh, I can make the Hollow Greatsword better, but I don't remember really what that does. You can also upgrade the Stormroller Sword, I noticed, but I don't know how to use it, and I'm never going to use it. Dreadfinger is used to make yourself more open to be invaded. Why would anybody want that? What does this use? This uses Tantanite Scales. Okay, so I'm no longer using Tantanite Scales anyway. So I might as well use a couple to upgrade this. So now this weapon does roughly 400, a little over 400 damage. And this weapon does a little over 300. But this is at +5 and this is at +3. So if I would have upgraded the Hollow Greatsword, I could have had around the same amount of damage. It is another boss soul weapon, so there's that. I sold all the Tantanite shards, so I can't upgrade the halberd. So that's kind of a useless thing right now. All the items I can get at this point are useless, but I have so many souls I don't want to just waste them either. I mean, I guess I can buy some armor sets, maybe. I'll buy the Dancer set. Never mind, I'll buy a piece of the Dancer set.
Ashen 1.
You can buy shards from the Handmaiden. Shards? Did I miss that? Oh, yeah, I can. I'll buy 7, and then I'll come back to it later. When I have more souls. Fuck it, let's continue. The only thing is, if I get stuck, I want to have a side weapon that has some other effect other than infused boss soul effect. For lack of better terms. I don't know how good the PlayStation camera is for a microphone, but that's all I ever use, and my voice usually sounds a little weird coming from it. Evidently I can be understood clearly because you never ever seem to not know what I'm saying. Oh, that was quick. There's another bonfire right here. You sound clear to me. Great. It's locked. So that's definitely a king. Oh. The contraption does not move. So what's this? I don't know what that is. You want the bad news now. Well, I'm assuming that the bad news is that I need to go back and find the other bosses before I can defeat what is presumably behind this door would be the final boss of the game. These are pretty cool though. I like these statues a lot. This one reminds me of, I forget his name for now. The shit eater from the first game. Oh, I can go down. Try jumping. Jumping where? Pointless ahead. It's not pointless, I can sell it. Pull back. Why? Yeah, I'm assuming this is a dead end for now and I need to go back. But I'm gonna look around a little bit first. Never mind, there's nothing here. So, what's the statue at the center? Oh. So, I keep assuming, this is probably wrong, but, I keep assuming the knight chopped off his own head, since when you place the basin at the original cathedral by the woman you have to kill to be able to access the dancer boss, he places the sword to his neck and starts cutting in. I don't really get some of the lore of these areas yet, but it seems like that's the case. Oh, interesting, it's called the Grand Archives. The last time I came across something that was archives, it was the Duke's Archives in Dark Souls 1 with the Crystal Giants. That led to me freeing an NPC that I never saw again, that was Sigmayr's daughter. And it also led to me freeing Dusk, who was a sorcerer who led to the DLC of Dark Souls 1. Yeah, I made a lot of progress here at the DLC place. I did slay Patches. He wasn't called Patches, though. It's the same voice actor, but the person who said that was wrong about what they're called in this game. And they do not kill you when you originally go into this location. They warn you, exploration could be your cross, which is what he says when he goes to destroy you, leading you to the area, the Corvan settlement. And once you get to the top of that area, you find the real version of the woman after you slay him. And she seems to want to draw more, which would lead to a bigger painting world. However, the bird NPC that you find there tells you that there's suffering inside of the painting, and the one that comes that's of ash is to burn the world of the painting down. So I have been paying attention, just to kind of go over things briefly. Where do I want to go back to? The thing about going back right now, Quincy Chapel, is I need to figure out where I was. Was this where I was? I think this is where I was. There's a boss here, and the area reflects to be the game, so I assume this is where I need to be. The enemies are much harder, but the area is just backwards reflected. The boss is much harder too, but it looks the exact same. Sorry, I know I'm doing a lot of talking, but I'm just kinda trying to fill in the areas where I streamed for hours and hours and didn't kinda... This isn't where I was. There's a bonfire that's beyond this. Yeah, I'm sure this isn't where I was. This is where I was. I think this is it. We'll see in a minute, though. Yes, this is where I was. Like I said before, this area reflects the beginning area. I can't use an ember. Why can't I use an ember? Oh, is it because I was too close to an enemy? That could be. I wish forget that these can breathe fireballs, or whatever. Can I use the ember now? No, I cannot. Yeah, I'm assuming it's because I'm too close to enemies to use it right now. But it usually doesn't restrict my ability to use embers. You are already embered. You are invaded by the Dark Crystal Cambria. Oh, I'm embered because I defeated that boss. That's why. This one's a sorcerer. I knocked her off the cliff before, but she is an NPC sorcerer. So, there's that. She doesn't work quite the same as some of the other ones. Oh, that was an interesting choice. Ow. What the fuck? Damn it! Don't kill me. No, I just said don't kill me. Nice try. Okay. Attack. That's over half your health bar. You didn't heal the full. I'm telling you, that was a mistake. Dark Spirit destroyed. Didn't really give me anything for it, though. And my plan wasn't really to destroy it there, it was to knock it off the cliff. So let's run back, stop at the bonfire, and then run back forward. Because I don't think I can be invaded by an NPC that's already been destroyed. So hopefully it doesn't invade me every time, but there's a small possibility that's the case too. I missed with a lot of attacks there, I kinda deserve that. Okay, didn't invade me this time. This is an exact reflection of the first area, by the way. There's even the jump at the far side. Right here. Only the item isn't on top, the item was behind it. That arrow went directly through me and didn't do any damage. I love it. I missed that enemy, evidently. Excuse me while I heal. You weren't here the first time around. There's only one crossbolt one. I'm gonna continue making progress, so let's summon a Sword Master. Isn't that the guy I killed at the beginning, though? He was an aggressive NPC right from the start, and I didn't ever get to talk to him. He just kinda attacked me for no reason. Where are you going? Oh. Okay. So here we are again, at this boss again. No, that grab attack is so strong. Behind you. Do you not heal? Because you probably should. Ow. That probably could have hurt a lot more. You do heal, by the way. Thank you. 2,380 damage right there from the two of us. So less than about 1,000 apiece. I'm trying. I dodged to the side when he did a straightforward attack and it still hit me. Why? Why did it hit me? I did a full roll to the side. His attack was straightforward. Why did it hit me? Like, there was seriously no reason. And that's not to mention that stream of attacks. I was at full health and embered. So, the amount of health I had was 1,300. So, he did 1,300 points of damage in about 4 strikes. How nice. I hit the roll button, but it was too busy being stun locked from me picking up an item. I adore this game, but there are certain parts of it that I'm just like, duh. The spear's range has always been ridiculously wrong. I know I complain about some of the hitboxes for the weapons, but That's one that I know is ridiculously wrong. And the halberds, too. The halberds is a really good one. So I almost had it last time. I just need to, I guess, dodge a little better. I still feel that last time was bullshit, though. Right. Do not knock the NPC off a cliff. I would be so devastated if you knocked the NPC off a cliff. Presumably, a NPC anyway. He tried to stun lock me into that grab, which is bullshit. They shouldn't stun lock you into attacks. Also, how come it specifically goes after me even though the other person is dealing just as much damage? Does the boss know something I killed? Excuse me, I'm hitting the roll button. I hit the roll button 7 times before I got a roll. 7 times! Why? I had stamina. It wasn't something... It wasn't a full bar of stamina, but I had half my stamina bar still, and I still didn't get a single roll out of 7 times of hitting the stamina bar. The circle button to hit the roll with my stamina bar. 7 times is a lot. Even when they remastered Dark Souls 1, they didn't take care of the fact that there is such a delay between the button press and the fact that your action on the screen. And still, I'm having problems with that in Dark Souls 3. It shouldn't be a problem for a game made in 2016. It really shouldn't. Swing. I'm hitting the swing. I can get over most things about this game, but the lag thing really does bother me. Like, by the point that you've made 3 different games, you know what you're doing, and you know that there's going to be lag. You know, you have to have playtesters to make a big series like this. There really isn't any excuse at this point. You also know... What the... Behind you. What the fuck? that person's a dick, and I don't care at all. You know, 90% of the times that I've invaded in this game, I didn't even attack the person's world I was in. I dropped items for them and helped them move on. I'm just facing an irritation at this point over a bunch of different things. I didn't even know you could invade in areas that were right next to the boss gate. That's very cheap. Like, if I was heading into the boss gate, like, trying to literally enter the fog wall and somebody killed me, I'd be fucking pissed. This is the Exile's armor set with Wolfnir's crown. I've been using it through the entire game. I haven't ever changed it. It's both the heaviest and most protective armor set. I mean, that I came across. I didn't actually look into it that much. Yeah, I'm quite a ways past that now. I defeated her, another boss, and I used, somebody else helped me defeat another boss after that. Now I'm trying this fucking nonsense. Have you beat the Dragon Slayer? Yes, I just beat that boss. Just gonna back away from you. Oh great, so it's invincible when it does that move too. And that move is fucking ouch. Solo. No, I did not do it solo. I didn't care to even try it solo. Damage for that attack that I was just doing. I fucking hate. I'm being stun locked. I can't move. Please let me move. Thank you. I hate bosses that do the whole stun lock thing. You can take off, you know, my full health bar if I'm stun locked against the wall in a corner. Or 4 rounds and you're at the center. That's a pretty bullshit thing too. The champion versus the Dragon Slayer. I fucking hate the champion. I hate the Gravedigger boss that's in the DLC too. No. Trying to grab me. I fucking hate its grab attack. I'm trying to roll. I'm hitting the roll button. Using the potion button. Thank you. Thank you. If it's facing that way, its attack should not hit me if I'm facing the other direction. Oh great, now the NPC has died, which is gonna make this a fucking treat. Thank you. Pressing the button to heal. Pressing the button to heal. Still pressing the button to heal. Still pressing the button to heal. Yeah, well, I'm not accepting more help from the game that's external source, because some of the game's main charm is the fact that you're supposed to struggle with it. And I'm getting there with this boss. I have 75% of its health bar down. It's just a struggle. You're supposed to struggle. This boss is tough, though. Well, name a boss that isn't tough if you've never tried it. I mean, this is the first boss in the game you come across. We're just revisiting it. I haven't seen Elder Ridge, so I don't know. Done. Okay. Forward. Are you coming? Yeah, it just takes you a while. Do not die. Like, seriously? Thank you. Are you fucking kidding me? How in the fucking world? I can't move. Are you being a fucking troll? Because it's not recommended. I hit the heal button a total of 9 times. 9 times. Where was my health? I still had plenty of Estus Blast left, but I can hit the healing button 9 times and not get anything. Nothing. Your Estus Blasts are not attached to anything. And now I don't have help because I've used how many embers on this fight? not sure if you are interested or not, but the Lothric Knights sometimes drop embers. The guys between Dancer and Vort. I will be eventually. I kind of want to try it a little bit more on my own. I may do better on my own without relying so much on the NPC. If I can get its attack patterns down, that'll be great. Because part of it's just that I'm not getting it myself. I'm stepping back and the NPC is grunting the damage, and I'm just attacking from behind. The boss gets extra HP when you summon someone. Well, that's news to me. This one is a stun-locking bastard. Like, he stun-locks you into certain areas and then uses attacks that are major damage. That's what makes this one specifically frustrating. Also, I was dodging to the side there, and instead it decided to dodge forward, which is real fun. What hit me? Because I know the spear doesn't have that much range. If I'm rolling to the side and he's striking directly forward, why am I getting hit? Like, that is seriously frustrating. The fact that I am doing the correct thing and still being hit. Although, I think I am doing better on my own. I'm starting to learn the attack patterns, which is major. And it does seem like it has less health when I'm doing it by myself. I can't physically see the amount of numbers to drain down its health bar. But, oh well. Can't I just... Does this mean I'm gonna run into another Firelink Shrine on the other side of this? That would be totally Bloodborne-ish to do that. And I've made a lot of comparisons to Bloodborne. These exact graves are in Bloodborne, even though they say there's no connection. I fucking hate this attack. I was literally using a potion, I had dodged to the side, and he's still stun locking me and doing attacks. Like, there's quite a bit about this boss that was frustrating the first time around. I did defeat it the first time I tried, but just barely. Again, why was I hit there? When he jumped over me. Come this way. were doing 228 damage one-handed. What? How do you know that? Does it say? He stun-locked me against the wall. I used 2 separate dodges to get away from the wall. Clicked the healing button at least twice there. And didn't get any health. Why? Yeah, it shows on the boss's health bar when you hit him. Well, I would try one-handing, but, I mean, I don't think I'm dodging well enough to do that. Hard to see when you are fighting, though. Exactly. I'm sure I could go back and grab some souls, look up what he's weak to, and use a halberd to try and knock some of it out, but the amount of range is ridiculous, and the quickness is also ridiculous, because nobody has a stamina bar that has so much that they can do everything all at once. Also, my controller is a little funky, so there's that too. Doesn't help any. You can't, like, realistically, this boss couldn't be a thing, because the way he switches momentum isn't, the way that momentum is switched throughout this fight is not how this work. And there's a lot of bosses that I noticed that these fights are completely unrealistic to every extent. Again, I wasn't hit by either of the initial slashes, so why did I take damage after? I think you can defeat him fairly. Like, there's definitely a possibility you can learn the tactics and defeat him fairly. But there is a lot of bullshit in between. I also wish when you block that it would go directly to your stamina bar regardless of the stat that the enemy carries. If I still have stamina, it shouldn't be cutting through my health. And nobody switches momentum like that. It doesn't happen. If you're swinging in one direction, you don't magically get up and run full sprint the other direction. It just doesn't happen. What I kind of want to try is if I could get him to the stage where he's doing that fucking ramming bullshit, getting him to run off the edge. His running attack stuns you against the wall, and then he directly switches from using a full stamina bar worth of attack to more attacks, which is ridiculous. If you have a stamina bar, how come the enemies don't have to follow anything related to stamina? If they intended for you to have a stamina bar, like there is, the enemies should have one too. Everything should be even. Come over here near this edge. Come here. I don't think that I can knock you off the edge physically, but I think that your ramming attack may send you off the edge, if I can get to that point. Click the button to use the potion, please do it. Again, how many times? I could see the potion at my lips. I could see the potion at my lips at least 3 separate times there, and I didn't gain any health. If you could see it in your hand, it's at your mouth, you know, it's made the whole animation, why don't you get the health? Why? Because this game has such a lagging function in between the time you press the button and the time that things actually happen on the screen that it's ridiculous. They did fix that by the time they got to Bloodborne, but, I mean, there's still no reason that in a 2016 game, when you've made 2 other games in the series, that it's not fixed by this point. I didn't know you could drink while talking in this game. I never tried it. I didn't ever have a reason to. Just saying. I'm so far away. How in the world did he strike me from so far away? Look at how far away I am. There is no way with his weapon, if he's holding it, that he would be able to strike me from there. Did you hear the amount of times that I hit the square button? Because I held it right next to the microphone so that hopefully you could. Angry face. Yeah, angry face. The other angry face that I have right now is the fact that I'm streaming with my PlayStation, which means that since I'm not streaming with Streamlabs, the whole thing that I set up with the subscriber animation that comes up on the screen doesn't happen, simply because I'm not streaming from my computer. I'm not taking help with the fight, because part of Dark Souls' whole entire gameplay is based on the frustration of losing to a boss over and over and over. The point of the game is to die. And that's accentuated by their Prepare to Die expansion pack that they made for the first game. I am extremely frustrated, but taking help will not end my frustration. I'm frustrated with a lot of things that are gameplay mechanics. I'm not frustrated with the game directly. I feel like the game could have been a lot better, and it really should be a lot better. They were supposed to release a Bloodborne 2 with the release of the PS5. I own one, I own a PS5. However, that didn't happen, and my frustrations with these games, and my frustration with how awful the endings to Bloodborne were, are probably why it didn't happen. There are several hints to the fact that Bloodborne 1 isn't a complete thing. You can find even Easter eggs in other games from FrontSoft's work that say that the story isn't complete. However, I still haven't seen another game or another trailer or any of the above. There was also talk of another Jak and Daxter game, which I would play. I would fucking love the shit out of that. Those are my favorite game series ever. But I still haven't found any concrete proof of the fact that they're going to release one anytime soon. This enemy predicts where you're going to be. Like, how would he know that if he's attacking in the direction that's in front of him, that I'm going to switch directions? He throws his momentum in unrealistic physical ways, which is the main frustration I'm having here. If it wasn't the fact that this boss fight is so unrealistic, I would have this, because you can learn things that are realistic. It's the fact that it isn't realistic that's causing me frustration. Also, how didn't you fall off the cliff there? Come after me. Do it. Do it. Come after me. No. How come it's not one of those? How come it's not one of those? You could do that with even the Golden Knights in Dark Souls 1. I know that you can do that in this game, so that you can cheese it to the point where they fall off cliffs. Because I've seen somebody, I looked at some of the areas that I've already completed with this game, and you can take an arrow, and the original big guy that's at the... No, that's Dark Souls 2, isn't it? With the... That must be Dark Souls 2. With the big giant knights that are at... Yeah. I think it's Dark Souls 2. I'm so frustrated that I'm not completing thoughts anymore. What's over here? I don't think I ever actually dropped down this way. Oh, it's a dead end. It's just a dead end road with another enemy. Is there an easy way to defeat this boss? Because I'm thinking the answer is probably no. However, if there is, I kind of want to know at this point. There is an easier way, yes. What I'd kind of like to know what that easier way is. I thought the easy way would be to just have him go off this cliff, which seems like the way to do things. But getting him to go off the cliff, like, he just stepped off there, it didn't happen. He doesn't fall. He will never go off the cliff. Yeah, I noticed. He doesn't fall. Even if he steps off, he does the same thing that the second boss in Dark Souls 2 does. He floats. And it's frustrating. Can I open this door? Safe zone? There's no way that I can't be attacked right here, right? No, I can still be attacked. That's a lie. It's not a safe zone right there. I beat him by parrying with a parry shield, and then respiting. Well, the fact that he is difficult like this, you know, I'm level 68 in this game. You're supposed to be able to defeat anything by level 70, so it's a little ridiculous. And the fact that he flings things from an infinite range away. That's kind of frustrating too. Give me some rolls, please. I don't even think I'm good enough at parrying to do that, is the issue here. I'm thinking I'm gonna lure him over to the stairs and try to see if I can do better right there. Because it seems like he has a little bit more difficulty moving around right there. This is really frustrating, though. This is the same boss for going on probably an hour. And it wouldn't so much be an issue if the boss wasn't a fucking stun-locking bastard. The whole issue is that he stun-locks you so bad that you can't move, you can't heal, you can't dodge, or anything. I mean, at that point, if you can't move, dodge, or heal, what are you supposed to do? Because you can't just stand there and attack 24/7. It doesn't work. Like, that was me holding the block button the majority of the time. And still nothing. I'm hitting the roll button. I mean, seriously, at this point, I'm gonna look and see exactly what they recommend. He's weak to frost, bleeding, and lightning, is what it says. How to parry with a small shield. Keep your eyes on his legs. When he's at the top of his jump and about to hit the parry button. So the parry button is this... No. Can I not parry with this weapon? Because that's the parry button. And this is what it does. No, this... Because L1 is to block, R1 is strike, R2 is heavy attack, and in this game, L2 is special attack. You cannot parry with that shield. Great. Great. It's like a jalapeno, a big one.
It's like a garlic that's...
Oh, well, it's pretty good. Sorry, I was having things shoved in my mouth.
Just what? Pretty big.
Oh, they're 400 apiece.
Just what?
No, that was the intended joke.
Pretty big. Just what? Pretty.
Whoops. That wasn't the bonfire I wanted, but I am gonna take a break from the boss I'm currently trying to defeat to go back to the DLC boss for now. I'm probably not gonna have any more fun with the DLC boss. Did you ever get the items at the bottom of the tower? I don't actually know, if I had to be completely honest. I wonder if the NPC is still here, though. The Firewing Tower. I think I had most of them.
The sweetly rotting bed to lie on.
So this is a really weird NPC. Like, use. Like, this is what the NPC looks like. Anyway. Let's go back to the DLC boss. This one wasn't a real big struggle until they summon a second boss to help. I've not fought this boss, so show me how it's done. It's not really a struggle until you get to the point where you have a second boss that appears. It's pretty much the same as if you were defeating the Dragon Slayer, from what I can tell. come towards me. Do it. Do the attack. Yep. Damn it. The only thing is, when she does the leaping attack towards you and you're far away, you can get a backstab. Like there, if I was a little bit faster, I could have done a backstab attack that would have been pretty nice. Like this. And then follow that up with one of these. If you can actually hit it, it's major damage. That means it's on the wolf. And at that point it starts using sorcery, which is a fucking bitch. And the wolf is fast. Like, super fast and super strong. Now, like that's one hit, and I think it's kind of ridiculous. So that's some cross damage trick that she was doing there with sorcery, and that sucks too. Back up, come over here. Red eyes now, huh? Weird. Oh. So you do frost damage attacks that are major too. Interesting. That's too fast. Stop it. I'm out of frost, so the rest of this battle is gonna be for an honest first attempt at coming back to this, that's not too bad. I'm not at all upset with how that went. If I could defeat one or the other, then I can focus on the other one, it'll be a lot easier. Doing that will be a struggle, obviously, but I don't feel awful about this one. Can I make an observation and not think of me being critical? I suppose. It's probably that I'm relying too much on Estus Flask, which I do feel that I am. Also, panicking doesn't help. Usually I can get this wolf right from the beginning too. Hop towards me. No. Did you notice the wolf hung its head? It appeared staggered. You would have done major damage. Yeah, the thing about that was, though, the lady was casting one of the frost spells, so I would have taken major damage for attacking too. Because it doesn't just have frost breath, she casts spells. Come this way. Not if you hit me off time invincibility. There's major differences between this boss between battles, though. It seems like it learns, too, which is so much fun. Are you fucking kidding me? That's annoying. See, she didn't call him until later that time, like much later. So it seems like there's some inconsistencies in this battle too. Like, usually she calls him at right around half health. Right there, she waited until much later. And defeating one does not defeat the other. I still have to defeat the wolf, even if I defeat her. So, just in case that thought crossed your mind. It doesn't work that way. Jump towards me. Are you fucking kidding me? Get over here. Fucking kidding me. Why? said about this boss fight, and I still kind of feel this, is that it reminds me of the Sith boss fight in Dark Souls 1. Only, this is like if Sith wasn't protected and survived somehow from that fight. In the DLC of Dark Souls 1, you find out that Sith was protected by Artemis because Artemis gave up some of his shield power to protect her. Well, debatably here. If I have my shield up and I have full stamina, regardless of what type of attack damage they do, it should go through my stamina bar before it goes through my health bar. It should. That's what they teach you in Dark Souls 1. That's what they continue doing in Dark Souls 2. This game does not follow that. Why? Why is it different? Like, I'm extremely frustrated with the fact that the rules in the first two games don't carry over to the third one. Why have things changed? It's the same game series. I understand that the second one wasn't made by the same developer and things were really funky. But that doesn't mean everything should change for just the last game. Hit the roll button at least 6 times. Hitting the roll button. It's at half health and hasn't caught the roll. It wasn't gonna call the wolf, it was gonna try and kill me there without it. That was a lot of bullshit. Where'd the wolf go? Pressing the heal button. Please do it. Pressing the heal button still. Still pressing the heal button. Okay, that's the wolf dead. Okay. Okay, it's just you. Just you. Try it. Dead. I did it. Champion Bones and Veilheart. Okay. I defeated a DLC boss before I defeated the main game. Excellent. Okay. Well, it doesn't look like the weapon is grand at all. But weapon once wielded by the champion of the Undead Match, a special paired set consisting of a broadsword and a lion's shield. The champion fought without rest until he lost his mind. His? So it was a guy. In the end, only his page and a lone wolf stayed at his side. Only his page. His page. That was a timely riposte, and the damage was insane. Well, I pretty much tried to get them together in the same place so I could stun lock them both, and then once he was stun locked to the point where he bowed his head down, I hit the strike directly when his head was at the lowest point to strike directly into his head. So, that's how I did that. Damaged them both together, is what I thought. So now let's take a look at the grave that they were guarding. If only I had a mount. Ah, you bastard. Read message. So there's nothing here. There's nothing here. I can't even take the sword. What? Why? Why is that the case? No ring ahead. I can't even do anything with the area it was guarding. What was the point? What was the point of coming here? I can't go back up. It's just an area that's useless. That just had a boss. The wolves and her start out right here, and they're praying to this grave. She doesn't say anything. There's no cutscene. You approach, and she fights. When she gets down to half health, she summons that giant wolf. And when you kill them both, there's nothing here. This is one of two bosses in this area. I do happen to know there's another one, because when I thought that I had explored this DLC area in full, I looked up to see, you know, what there's to battle here. Let's go back to the Fire Ring Shrine and level up. I do still feel like I need more stamina. There's never enough stamina.
Welcome. Very well. Then take. Let these souls withdraw from manifestations. Farewell, Ashen One.
Level 71? So I don't know where the other boss is, but that was the Champion Grave Tender. I do feel that that's a major accomplishment, and I am proud of it, I guess I would say. However, I don't know where to go from here. Because the area over there leads to a dead end. I came from way up top, so You know what? Let's return to the illusion of that woman and see what if she has to say anything different. I'm also gonna look up real quick if there was anything to actually do with the Gravetender's place. Champion Gravetender and Gravetender Great Wolf. Oh, I didn't look at the bones that I got. From the depths of the painting bonfire, the boss can be reached by turning right and dropping down to a flower field opposite of the frozen side of the lake with crabs. Beneath the old battle arena. Okay, so I missed the battle arena in between somewhere, so I still have to go back and check that out. That's all I wanted to know, is where possibly to go next.
Leave us be, Ashen One. Sweep all thought of us from thy mind, as thy kind always have. Leave us, sweep all...
Is this door open? No. So like I said, the Dark Knight that was out here, I killed him. The real version of him, not the illusion version. I know where the real her is now. I'm always worried about falling off from here. So this is kind of scary too. You walk along really skinny tree limbs to try and find the arena. And I don't know where to go to find it. So this is going to be a fun one. Because you have to drop, which means that if you drop in the wrong area, it's likely that you miss it altogether. I probably already dropped too far. Yeah, I'm thinking that I already dropped too far. Oh, hi. I'm just gonna... I just want the item that's over here. Oh, it's an ember. Stop that shit. Nobody likes that. Oh, it's another one of you guys? You guys suck. Fall off. Ow. You did not fall off. Ow. This sucks. Please stop. Or don't. It's cool. You know, I'm not even mad about it. I'm actually... It's okay. I just need to find out how to get to the arena from this tree. He hit hard. Yeah, he really does. Some of the enemies that are down here are really no joke. Well, this is kind of problematic, I guess. I thought for sure I was gonna fall there, bounce right off the enemy. Those guys breathe fire like a fucking dragon, and it sucks really bad. Nothing. If I even had a general idea of where I was supposed to be going, it would be great, but I have no idea whatsoever. Give me just a minute while I look at where I'm going. I need some indication at all. Oh. It looks like I was kind of heading in the right direction anyway. Basically where that big guy fell from that hit me really hard, I need to crawl up there, I think. You can see the arena from a different area. I just didn't know how to get to it, and I still don't really understand how to get to it. But I think it's somewhere down here. Yeah, I think I need to end up there somehow. fucking hurts. Stop it. Am I supposed to be going down that one? Seriously? There are so many fucking sticks to try and navigate between. And interesting that, just like I said when I was originally in this area, Priscilla is still around from the original painting of Dark Souls 1. At least that's what it implied. Can't even see the arena from way up here. I looked around down there. I didn't see any indication of a way to go. It seems to be a dead end, and when I was reading about it, it says that that area is below the Colosseum, which is why I'm kind of confused. How about trying the other side of the bridge without cutting the bridge? I saw a ladder, but I might be wrong. So that ladder led to an item. There is a ladder over there, but I don't know how to get to it. So there is a possibility I'm missing something over there. Not at all deny the fact that it could be that. There's an item here. If the arrows weren't so fucking fast here, it would make things a little easier. I need to get this item. Follow Seder. I didn't even have time to react at all. There are items on those limbs, which I thought, you know, oh, they're gonna put an item here, so I should be safe to read it, you know, to see what it is, at least. But no. Of course not. So there's two ladders on the other side of the bridge. One that I went down and one that I don't know how to go down. So... It's somewhere over there. There's a tower over there and things, but there's a ladder that's... I can get really close to it, but I can't actually get to it. Let's see, where's the ladder that's here? If I take this ladder down... And go over here to where the bugs are. Hi, bugs. Come down here. Not taking any of your shit today. There's a ladder right there, but I don't know how to get to it. And dropping looks like I would instantly die. I do have an ember, so I can try to possibly drop. It's not gonna go well, but there is an area down there. Like I said, I knew it wasn't gonna go well. I'm gonna look around down here. I need a way to get to the arena. I have no idea where the arena is, but I do know that there's an arena somewhere because I've seen it personally. I saw a bonfire to the left of the crab. Yeah, that's the bonfire that I was using for the grave boss. So there is a bonfire that's already down here, but I don't know where the Colosseum is, which is the difficult part. And the Gravedigger boss is lower than this, but just very slightly. Thanks, tree. It's a dead end. I'm really confused. So this is just a nothing? How fun. Was there something down here I missed? I'm very doubtful, but I'll look again. No, there was nothing down here that I missed. That's why. Okay, so I'm dumb, is what this comes down to, really. Where are they? They aren't in my menu. Yes, they are. They're over here. Okay. So, it literally tells you, burn the Firelink Shrine to unlock undead matches. So I wonder if once I burn it, I can just warp there. However, there is still another boss somewhere in this area that I do need to find. If it's at the arena, great. If it's not, I have to do some looking. So let's try that. Real quick. Burn champion bones. Undead match. Oh, what? One-on-one fight. Fight till one has fallen. Use of Estus Flask is forbidden. Use of Ashen Estus Flask is limited. You get to even choose where. So that's not the arena. Gotta run. Have fun. Hope to catch you next time. This isn't exactly what I had in mind, but I'll try it real quick. Or it requires me to wait for people, so I won't try that real quick. I'm sure there's still another place to go inside of the DLC. So the boss's name is Sister Freed. So it says, start at Arendelle Chapel. Go downstairs. I don't think I have access downstairs yet. In order to start the fight, you need to enter Father Andel's sanctum. To do this, you'll need to access the crypt underneath the chapel. If you don't know how to get there, go to this. Spawn Arendelle Chapel, go into the antechamber and through the wooden door. I can't go through the wooden door though, that's my whole problem. I've looked at this wooden door a whole bunch and it doesn't open. So I need to figure out how to open that door. I'm being read in circles. Okay, so... Grand Settlement. Yeah.
Oh, I like those. Like. Oh, please, I am so like the.
There's a fly guy. great. That's so helpful. what was the point of coming in here? I'm missing the entire point of hopping across those roofs. I get that there's an item that you can get from doing it, but what is the real point once you open the gate? Well, there's the Zoe Knight on her side. So there's still this one. There's the Colosseum I can't figure out how to enter. Oh. So you stand below, directly below the Colosseum when you do this. That fight down there. But is there a way to actually enter the center of the top? Maybe there isn't. I was trying to go right there. Like, I've already taken care of the boss fight at the bottom. I'm not understanding how to unlock Sister Parade's boss fight or whatever her name is, though. Ow. F. I still don't know how to unlock that other building. So this is one, and the one was kitty corner to it, so... Let's see, where's the wheelbarrow? It's that one that I need to get to the bottom of, I think. How do I get up there? I guess I thought I'd been up here. I guess I haven't. Crow talons. It skittered a long ways away from me before it decided to bury itself in the ground. Let's find out what this is. Oh boy. Oh, I just barely made it. Crow quills.
"'Tis good. I'll head off to paint, I promise them. 'Tis good, the door.